What's up, everyone? Your boy Retro been busy, man. Pissing off the neighborhood with the windows wide open, the door wide open. I mean, I'm talking fucking. This radio's been on all day. Metallica, all things, like everything. Fucking, they're live in Michigan, Muskegon. Fucking, all types of shit, man. Just going nuts. Been going through all my stuff, which is starting to get dark, and I need to turn lights on so we can see. But I've been going through everything, dude. Fucking got the fucking printer to work. It needs new ink. Got my other Xbox One controller. We gotta hook that up, get that running. I started playing Need for Speed Most Wanted. It works great, but it seems like there's lag in the controller, and it's wireless. So I think it might be because the cheap batteries, they might be already going dead. Because the remote, or I mean the controller already disconnected. That's why I hate buying those cheap batteries. I don't have any of the batteries, but I do have a wired controller, which we're going to be hooking up eventually anyways to this machine right here, the Linux machine, and we're going to be installing like emulators, like Super Nintendo emulator, Sega emulator, those type of things, and then downloading all the ROMs so we can play like all the old school games and whatnot, and we'll be able to play it with that controller, and because that's going to be stationary in the boat, right? This is going to be the computer that gets used every day, daily. That's going to be mounted in the boat, so that controller will be wired. So like in the captain's chair where I'm at. In the captain's chair where I'm at when I'm bored, just hanging out, Mago, me, the kids, whoever's on the boat, they can sit in wherever really, because the boat, it's not gonna be too big. Our first boat, the big one that I want to sail around the world in, which is 27 foot. So, which I just hooked up my Logitech desktop speakers and the subwoofer to the Bearcat, the actual radio, the scanner that's picking up on Southfield Police right now. Mostly Southfield. Yeah, that's all I'm really picking up on right now. So sometimes Detroit comes in, but for the most part, that frequency is just Southfield. So I've just been locking on. Southfield's right here next door, and there's more action going on right there because they're waiting for all the people coming in and out of Detroit to catch them. You know what I mean? Detroit ain't trying to do nothing, But when Detroit does come on, they do come on. So I'm hungry. It's what I'm trying to do right now. Is fucking kind of want to take a break. I've been at it nonstop, just like going through all these boxes, fucking, just looking for everything. Like found this old Toshiba case. I decided to use it for the GoPro I bought. I got this, which has all the cords. I've been bagging up stuff, which, I've been using this for that because the speakers on the Acer laptop, that TravelMate Beast, they suck dick. Even though it has one of the most amazing sound cards I've ever heard from a laptop, it has, the speakers are, tiny, they're like little, they're tiny. So this is for that for the most part. It does work. It connects to it. It sounds okay. It sounds good. It's not very loud. It doesn't last very long. It did say though that on the directions, it did say that once you gotta charge it like 3 to 5 times before the battery starts actually lasting for some reason. Maybe it's the style battery. What else did I do? Well, I want to figure that out. I busted out the so this really goes to my laptop that's in the pawn shop, which has all my daughter's pictures on it, which I got to go get out. You hook it up, so this is plugged into the wall, right? You have a monitor to this. You can have, 2 monitors. It looks like so. You can have. It hooks up, so you got an HDMI out. You have a regular desktop screen out. You got super storage speed. It's like really really fast high transfer speeds for storage for hard drive space. It has a USB-C out. It has a USB Super Speed 3.0. It has two USB 2.0 under there. It has a USB for like the printer, which is over there. And then it has a LAN for, the wired. And what you do is you can have all that stuff hooked up, and then you can roll up with your laptop, right? And literally just plug in this one cord, and it will charge your laptop, and it will hook up to all the other things that you have hooked up to this. All you gotta do is hook up one it's amazing. You just plug in, boom, and you're good to go. You have fucking, a bunch of extra screens and everything else. It has two USBs on the front. It has a headphone jack on the front. They're expensive. This right here, to buy this new, you're talking $500, $400, sometimes more from Dell. It's insane how much they charge for these. Just a refurbished one is like $200 on Amazon, and that's what this is. It's a refurbished one, but it's a Dell Thunderbolt. And what was frustrating is I couldn't find one that would work with my Dell XPS laptop. That was the only one. This is the only model I could find that actually worked with it, and it's Dell specific, so it will work with other things. So like on my Linux machine, it will work with anything, But this doesn't have a USB-C on it. I was thinking about, doing something with it, but so I had more ports and stuff. But that doesn't have a USB-C, so then I was thinking, I'm probably just gonna end up using it with the laptop that it was meant for, I just gotta get it back out of pawn. I had to hurry up, turn on I had to have internet. And money wasn't going good, and I wasn't dipping into money I already had put up. That's not how that works. If you want to save money, you can't touch it. Then it's not called saving, right? So I was just being patient. I just went up, what was really frustrating actually is I scrapped the truck, and the scrap went down, and I ended up getting less money than I thought. I was a little frustrated. So that's why I got pawned, because I needed internet that day. And I'm almost done going through all this shit. Everything just kind of got thrown in a pile here. All my poker chips and fucking my fan and just random shit, my converters, just, bullshit. I gotta get all this stuff finished, packed up though. Mago shoes, all that shit. She's got a bunch of clothes still here. It's crazy, man. I'm ready to get out of here. I gotta fucking pack up all that stuff. Fucking the rest of her stuff too. I gotta figure out what to do with my crystal along with all the other shit. I gotta get boxes, which Bill was supposed to take me. He said he'd take me. We'll see. His car's fucked up, that's why I want to get him a car, so. But we're set up. We're set up to rock out computer-wise. That's what we're about to do. I just gotta eat. Smoke and eat. Well, actually, I'm about to eat and then smoke. Ow. I just stubbed my toe on the chair. And I was waiting for coffee. I wanted to close this door, but these fucking gnats are bothering me, so the door has actually been closed. The gnats, for some reason, have just been hanging out in here, so I opened the door. Most of them went out, so that's why I want to close it. There's a fucking fly in here, though. Whatever, you can go out the other door. It's locked. Always make sure your shit's locked. Alright. I'm excited for these. I've been snacking on these donut holes, but I haven't finished them. This place, man, they know what they're doing. Those Asian people, the Chinese people, they could be Koreans, I don't know. They're Asians, and they make really fucking good donuts. It's the dough, man. They've been there forever. My daughter's parents met there and fell in love. Her grandparents. It's been the same people the whole time. The same Asian couple. Tells you something. These are always my favorite. You gotta have milk, you know? Gotta have milk. That's what we're gonna do here. And I poured a little bit of the rest coffee. I had my lemonade, which I drank half of it. I need to finish the other half, but I gotta refuel with caffeine, food, and then we'll drink the lemonade. Let me see, I might have to add some sugar to this. I put a little too much milk in there. It's not hot. It's not cold. Oh well. Tastes good. Just needs a little bit of sugar. I think I'm gonna eat only part of that, a piece of that. I want to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Eating those 3 donut holes is already too sweet for me. And here I am with more sugar. It's not that though. I want to save a little bit tomorrow, but I'm already burnt out on like the sweetness, you know. I'm like, I need something that will hold me over tonight. I'll burn through this fast as fuck. The peanut butter will sustain me. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, a piece of cherry turnover. So good. I'm telling you, they know what they're doing, man. Their dough. You got those churches right there, those 3 churches, and you got all those old people right there. And they've been serving them for all these years. It's good. That's how you get big. That's how you gain weight. That's how you look. Listen, that's how you get that, okay? That's how you get that. And really, this is how you peanut butter jelly sandwich every night before you go to bed. About this time. We're going to be just downloading some programs. I'm hoping this caffeine kicks in because I've been so busy cleaning up, getting everything together. I know I got to be out of here, so. Let me grab a plate. Oh, here we go. Cutting board. Smell. I'm hoping my neighbors across the street are happy I gave him those chairs since he wanted this table so bad. He really wanted this table for his wife. I don't think he could afford it, you know. $500 is a lot of money, man. It's not easy to come by, you know. You gotta really, people, you know, not everybody knows how to hustle like I do, you know. They don't have the patience for it. Listen, man, You can't be working a 9 to 5 if you want to be a millionaire. It's not possible. You can't. It'll never work. It'll never work. Period. Ever. You can't do it. You can't be free. You have to be free. That's why I don't work for nobody. I'll starve for 4 or 5 days. That's fine with me because I know what I can do, what I'm capable of, right? The things I know when I do work, I can make 3-4 grand in one job. You get what I'm saying? So, but what we're doing, we're gonna be doing little things, because we're traveling. We can't do that. I'll show you what I'm saying. Right now, we're just gonna be doing computer stuff. My brain hurts a little bit right now. I've been busy all day, working hard. I'm starting to crash. So. I'm telling you, this honey peanut butter is the shit. It's good. The honey just, I don't know, it makes everything. It does the trick. Though, I can only eat one. With this peanut butter, I can only eat one of these. It's too rich. If regular peanut butter, if I'm really hungry, I'll eat 2, no problem. But I can't, I don't know, it's just too rich, it's too sweet. And here comes the rain. The storms are coming, my favorite time. Favorite thing is the storms. I love storms and I fucking love them. I can't wait to go chase them. I can't wait. My favorite movie is Twister. I mean, one of them. It is my favorite movie. And then Gone in 60 Seconds. All the Under Siege. All the Nicolas Cage movies and Steven Seagal movies. That's it, pretty much. I mean, I love all the other shit too, but those are definitely my top. Like Under Siege 2, Marked for Death, License to Kill, all the ones, man. You remember the ones where he goes to Japan, all that shit? It's called The Sun or something like that. Forget. God, I want to smoke. Thank you, Father. Lemonade. I'm gonna put that by the table real quick. Alright. Hurry up and eat this.
Adam 1, are you over the lake?
Adam 1, yes, sir.
Adam 4, thank you.
I love that band, man. It's one thing I gotta say, Ryan got some cool ass vehicles. I like Ryan, he can be a douchebag sometimes. Who can't be? Everyone can be a douchebag. Alright, it's time to close the store. It's getting bad. Close the window. Yeah, it's. Bitch. What the fuck? Fuck, stepped on something earlier. That bitch caught my foot. Fucking was burning like a motherfucker. I don't even know. I want to leave the door open. Alright. That's what we're gonna do. Set this down. About to get to work. Get some stuff done. Whatever that might be. Shit fucking hurt. I'll be right back. I don't know what the fuck I just did with this shit. That's funny. I just set that bitch down. This fucking hurts, dude. Whatever the fuck that was, that bitch hurts. I just set that roach down too, and it must have rolled somewhere. I can't see it because it's dark in here. It's gotta be right in front of me. I'd laugh if I dropped it outside. I don't believe it did. Don't smoke weed, let me tell you. See, I told you it fucking rolled. I see it. I know I just set it down. See, it fucking rolled under the speaker. Fucking knew it, man. I was like, man, just set that bitch down. That's the shit that be making you look stupid. I promise you, I'm not stupid. I'd be feeling stupid all the time. Not anymore, since I fell in love with Jesus.
16309 miles, 163,009 miles reserve. Our caller was coming in with groceries. 2 black male teens, 1 gray hoodie, 1 black hoodie ran up to her, took the groceries from their hands. Believe they've done it before. They possibly live in 423.
You hear that?
I do.
2 black kids are living in these apartments, snatching food out of an old lady's hands, and they've been doing it repeatedly. This isn't the first time. That's insane. That's how rough it is. That's how it's getting out there. I bet you any money, mama, crackhead mommy is sending them to do it, or their crackhead mommy ain't around, and they're desperate. Been in situations like that. Couldn't tell you all the shit I used to fucking gink when I was a kid because my mom didn't provide for anything. Christmas, there ain't shit under the tree. There's only a couple Christmases I remember ever having anything. Birthdays, all that. Or getting anything, I mean. The only one that really provided for me was my 2 older brothers' father and my grandmother, my Polish side, my real dad's side, his mother. Those are the only 2 that ever really been there for me. Which they both took off. They both want nothing to do with me because I believe in Jesus. It's crazy. And that's not a lie. They started acting dumb. So I'm gonna attempt to record our first desktop. We'll see how it goes. I kind of want to read the Bible first before anything. I really want to spend time with the Lord. I'm tired, you know what I mean? It's been a long day. Packing all this stuff up and, seeing all the stuff of Magos and knowing I'm about to be, taking off here and packing all this furniture up, and like everything that happened here, it hurts, it hurts a lot. I have a feeling I'm only going to do this last video today. Do a little bit and call it a night. It's Sunday, I should be spending time with myself, same as yesterday. But doing these videos help as well. They do. It gets stuff off my chest, And shit, man, it makes my mouth water, man. So I saved the bud of Roxanne left. There was 2 buds of Roxanne, and there was the bud of the jelly cake, and a bud of the a little bud of that fucking runt still in there. I mixed it all up. There's still a shitload left. Like 2 more of these. I rolled one up. I'm almost done with it. Tastes good, all 3 of them together. It's a good buzz too. A really good buzz. It's kind of why I want to go enjoy my night by myself and just do some yoga and read. I'll show you guys. You guys are spending a little bit with me. I'm waiting for it to get dark. I'll show you how I quiet down. You guys have seen it before, I have the light charging, my orange light. My neons are on, my blue and red lights, so I can see. I like to be able to walk around at night and pace back and forth and talk to the Lord and just, meditate on what it is I'm doing, like with my life and my dreams and where I'm going and, that type of stuff. I talk to God. I ask Him what it is He wants me to do and that type of stuff. That's the kind of relationship I have for Him. I have with Him, I ask Him all the time, what is it you want me to do today? He tells me all the time. He tells me right in my heart, go do this, go do that. He does. It's the end right there. There's like a ring around it. That's why I love this weed. There's really like a oil ring right around the edge. It's so potent, that's why. Yep. I went to go hit that again. I almost choked. I had some phlegm go down my windpipe. I almost died on that one. And this is real lemon too. That ain't that Simply Orange juice. Simply Orange juice is. It says it's real lemonade, which it is made with real lemons, but it's also way more watered down than this. This is straight 2 lemons, the fucking big ones. This shit's tart. Listen, put lemons in your life. It'll change your whole life. Citrus. You're right. We are gonna get to work. Now that I'm high, actually, I feel a lot better. It's my YouTube. Woohoo. Alright, let's close this for now. We're gonna open up a terminal. I don't know why I handbrake. Oh no, that's Mozilla. So, my first thing I always do, I don't know, it's a habit. You'll see yourself doing this. Like I always, it's a habit. Is I always go sudo apt-get and always update, and I check for updates and upgrades. I always do it. It's just it's protocol for me. Whoops. I gotta, wow. So apt, so you gotta type in sudo apt, apt, right? Get, apt-get, and then we're gonna,
271.
we're gonna, update, apt-get update. Alright, and then we're gonna do, you can just really honestly just hit the up key, right? And it'll go sudo, it'll play, put the thing you typed in last before. And since upgrade and update is similar, all I gotta do is just, hit up and then just delete the date and then put, grade, hit enter, and then I'll check. It says the following packages have been cut back. Nothing has been updated. We're good. We're updated. Which, we updated yesterday. So that means they didn't push anything today. Which is, that happens. So, we'll clear. Alright. We're going to open up another desktop for now. We want to open up OBS Studio. Which you can do it two ways, You can do it, I'm used to doing it like this. So we know OBS Studio's on here. But I think it's OBS-Studio, it might be OBS-Studio, which with the terminal like this, it is case sensitive. You have to know what it is that. So what I do is just do the CD. You're going to always go /. That puts you in your root folder. You'll see it. You see the / right here. That always puts you in your root folder. We'll just hit clear, just so you can see what I'm saying by itself. So. If you hit CD and then hit enter, alright, it's going to bring you back to this, right? If you hit ls, that's your desktop. It's going to show you, your desktop documents. Actually, that's your home folder. It's going to show you your desktop. It's retrospects home folder. Desktop, documents, downloads, music, pictures, public, templates, videos. But that's not where everything is installed. That's where, you download everything and stuff. You can put like your pictures. Obviously, you know what that means. So, in order to get to everything on the system, that's why I said you got to go CD change directory space / because you're telling it to the root directory. You hit enter. All right, it'll move to the root directory, and then we want a list. Well, actually, you're gonna type in ls. Sorry. Not list. List is the same thing, but it's different. On this shell, it's just ls. So they shortened it for quicker development. You get what I'm saying? Instead of having to type 4 keystrokes, you only have to do 2, right? So they simplified it, which makes it faster in a sense. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So we're in the root folder. We're gonna hit ls. And then here's the actual system, There's all these different ones, which I've explained before. The one that we're mostly interested in is usually the bin and the home file. all those other ones, you know, we can go in them. You can look around. The root folder, the system folder, you know, the SIS folder. All of these are very important. These are all your libraries. You got your library folders. You know, you got your boot folder. That's the information to boot it. You know, you got your development stuff. That's the actual image of, you know, the drive. Well, I'd have to break it down and explain it more in detail. It's you got to look at it. We will one day. But right now we're just trying to set up the computer stuff. That's all I'm doing right now. Cause I got to get it done. Unfortunately, that's where I'm at right now. So that's what you guys get to see.
The driver, who's the only occupant here, is complaining of wrist pain and would like to see an ambulance.
Nice. So we're gonna go CD bin. We're gonna go CD bin because we want to get in that bin folder. That's all the way to the left. We're gonna hit enter, and then it says, you know, bin, right? And then we're gonna hit LS again because you want to see everything in there, right?
Okay.
So now we can scroll.
I'll put it on your screen.
We can scroll and we can look to see if OBS Studio's in here. This is how you do everything manually. This is what I do. This is what I like. This is what I'm going to be doing a lot. Not all of it, you know. When I'm looking at weather charts and stuff, you know, making weather charts, you guys are going to see it mostly on Windows 11. You are going to see it on here too. I got to get everything set up, you know. Things might change when I get there. I might, you know, what I imagine in my head now, it might end up completely different when I get in the boat, you know. The boat is really gonna, you know, be what ends up happening, you know, whatever the layout is. And, you know, I might end up with the boat that I really have in my head, you know, the one that I want. I might find some better. I might find some that, you know, I'm just trying to get in real quick. I don't know yet. So it's all alphabetical order, you know. So, you know, here's on LMNO, right? LMNO. So we're looking for OBS Studio. I think I downloaded it. I don't remember. We might not have. It doesn't look like it. And it's right here. OBBB. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, so we should be able to just type it and download it if we spell it right without having to go to Synaptic. Alright, so which I had this. Let's stop fucking up. There we go. Alright, we're gonna clear this real quick. Alright, so sudo apt, which is short for aptitude. Get we're gonna type in install because we're telling we're telling aptitude to get, fetch, and install. Should be OBS. Should just be OBS-Studio. It might be case. Well, it is case sensitive, but it might be capital. I don't think it is. So usually it isn't. All right, we're in. All right, it says the following additional packages will be installed. That's funny. I said we're all right. We're at it. It reminded me of the movie Hackers. That's my favorite. That's actually my top favorite movie. Which I actually watched it with Margarita. She loved it. So it says the following additional packages will be installed. A bunch of library shit, a shitload of it. You know, video stuff for libraries for videos, plugins for video players. That's mostly what it's doing. It's got some stuff for sound cards, video, all that stuff. Mostly sound, video. That's mostly what it is. We're going to type in Y for yes. It's saying it's going to use 92.6 megabytes of additional disk space. I have a terabyte on here, which is 1,000 gigabytes internal. So we're going to hit yes. Which it's funny because this machine has, I think, 16 gigs of RAM. I maxed it out. It has 16 gigs of RAM. This old ass computer has just as much RAM as this, even though they're different speeds. I never even use all of it with Linux, man. The processor is so slow. It's not bad. It's not bad. It does what I need it to do. I paid only $50 for this fucking computer at a flea market, man. It was 2014. It was from 2014, but it still had plastic on it, man. The guy, I mentioned in the video that the guy it was his dad's, and his dad used it like 5 times and passed away. I was like, dude, I will take it. It had everything I needed. I actually bought it for Mongo. Mongo actually has touched this computer. She has been on it for like 2 seconds. Because I just got it. I didn't even get it set up yet, and then fucking that family started a bunch of bullshit. So, yes, sir. I love this. I love this mouse pad. I sold the keyboard for $5 to some kid. But it matches the mouse pad, It's spacey and it lights up. It's a cheap one, but it's just a mouse, I don't, it's not like I'm gaming really with this. Alright, so we're good. We got that in there, so let's try to see if we can record anything. Well, first we'll just look up OBS Studio here, right? So CD / alright, and then ls cd bin. You can just type this, so you don't even have to do that. You could just go cd, like say we're just in the home folder, right? You could just type in cd bin, right? Oh no, actually no, I'm wrong. It would be, you gotta go cd. What happens when you smoke? So it's gonna be cd / / bin. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm wrong. I need to stop smoking.
21441
That's what I need to do. Yeah. I got a headache. I need to turn that damn thing off. That's what it is. It's confusing me. It's throwing me off every time it goes off. Because I got the camera. I got so much going on at once. Ah, shit. Which is fine. But normally I'm not stoned. Alright. Let's go ahead. Alright. OBS Studio. We had to find OBS Studio. Let's see if action. So I said it installed. I want to see where it's at. So much shit in here. I like scrolling through here, just to see what's all in here. There's a program called Legion. I wonder what that is. Wow, there's so much shit. So much of it. Well, here's the O's. OP, OD, OC, OMAX, and see if it's in here. Each application should be under multimedia somewhere, maybe. It is. Alright, so it says optimized for streaming, recording is secondary. We're just gonna be recording with this one. For now, because really, if you hit streaming, I'll show you guys. If you hit streaming and hit back, you can, you set it up for YouTube and all that, and Twitch, all that shit. See the service: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Live, Restream.io, Twitter. There's all of them. You see these all over the world. Afrikid TV. Apera, API.video, Bonga Cams, BitMovin, Boomstream, Boxcast, Cam4, CamSoda. There's all these different live streams around the world. I've set live streams up before. You can set your own up, I can set up a live stream over any IP address. That's how all your cameras work. It's basically just like that. That's how it's set up in a sense. Disciple Media, it could be fucking, obviously it's some Jesus stuff, most likely, right? You can probably put your own custom IC, you can put your own server with the stream key. But right now we're not streaming. We're just gonna record the actual desktop, the whole computer. So it's gonna go ahead and test it. Drivers, encoders, that type of stuff. The video card, that's why it's all fuzzy. It's probably gonna test some other stuff. Says the program has determined that these estimated settings are ideal for you. Recording encoder software X264. Recording quality, high quality, medium file size, base canvas resolution 1600 by 900. It says the output scaled resolution 853 by 480 at frames per second 30. Let's apply. All right, now we have a desktop that records. So we're gonna go just start recording. It looks like you haven't added any video sources yet. Oh yeah, that's right. We should probably do that right here. No audio. We're gonna do the whole desktop. So screen capture, most likely that's what it's going to be. No, window capture is probably going to be just the window. And then it's going to specify, you might have to specify. I'm not sure. Let's just do the screen capture. I'm pretty positive it's this. Alright, I don't know what we're gonna record today. Let's see. We'll do emulators, Super Nintendo emulators, right? Because we already did GTA 5, I want games, so I got transmission on here, I'm sure. Let's see if transmission's on here. CD, I'm pretty positive transmission comes in. I'm pretty sure it's on here. No. It's not. We gotta install it. It's a good thing I checked. Alright, so sudo apt-get. We're gonna type in install transmission, which is it's a torrent program that downloads torrents, so we can get Super Nintendo games and all that other stuff. So we gotta type in the password. Alright, it says it's going to download a bunch of libraries, suggested packages, mini SSDP. That's for the controller. I mean, for some other stuff, I don't know what that means. I was thinking of the emulator. So it's installing. Now it's unpacking the stuff. So it downloaded it from the internet, and then it's unpacking it. Now it's setting it up. Now it's processing all of it. Bam, it's done. So now we can torrent stuff off of the internet. We can just minimize that for a second. We need SNES. What's the name? It might be SNES. I think that's what it is. Might have to open up Synaptic. Let me just close that one. We had already had one open. Let's just do this, go back. Let's see if SNES. Yeah, see, I forget the name of it. There's so many of them. There's QEMU and there's a bunch of them. So we're just going to do this. We're just going to type in Synaptic. Yeah, we're good. It's already open, it looks like. Oh, we got to run sudo. That's what it said. Why do I always forget that? Because my whole mind isn't fully focused on it. I got the camera and everything. I think that's what it is. I'm not used to it yet. Alright, so, yeah, sudo synaptic. because we're asking Sudo's asking for administrator privileges. So we're asking for administrative privileges for Synaptic so we can install stuff because we're doing system stuff. So all right, we're good. So let's see. Should be under games, games and amusement. So it's emulator. It's under emulation. Sometimes there's it's under emulation. Looks like it's gonna be in the games. Now you just gotta scroll through all this shit. There's so much stuff, and it's all alphabetical order. So I'm trying to remember. I can't think of it. Like I said, there's so many of them. We could just type it on Google, But what's fun in that? So many of them. Here we go. Mupen 64. Well, that's Nintendo 64, which is, you know what? We'll use it because I want to play. The one I really want to play most is Nintendo 64. Honestly, Mario World. It's my one I grew up on. So here's the data. SDL input device plugin from Mupen 64. Customizable. Let's just get all of them. Why not? There we go. Alright, let's see what else we got. Next to is, we need that game. That game's fun as fuck. Oh, hell yeah, we want the server so I can kick people off when they piss me off. If they're on my server. What else we want? Yeah, arcade shooters, NJM, fucking, I have no idea what that is. Open Arena is pretty fun. That's a straight game. I wonder if there's anybody on it. Probably not. Like Nexus, there's some people on there usually. Usually Assault Cube though. Nexus not so much. There's usually more people on Assault Cube. Overgod, what's that? Overgod is an arcade game with bi-directional scrolling where you need to destroy all enemies in an area at a given time. No, platform, Apache came from Mars and crashed into our planet because of an accident with the US. I got Pac-Man. Chase monsters in a labyrinth. You're Pac-Man. You're supposed to eat all the small dots to get to the next level. Why not? I haven't played that shit in forever. Hell yeah, we're gonna play Pac-Man. See, Sony PlayStation emulator. Play like the old fucking original fucking Grand Theft Auto. That'd be funny. I haven't played that in a long time. Long time. Since 96, 97. I've never downloaded the PlayStation emulator. I've never chose to. I never really cared for PlayStation, regular PlayStation. I only played it a little bit when I was young, and then we played with like the Japanese games and stuff at my friend's house. We'd put the fucking pencil in there and shit. He's the one that got me into the stuff. His name was Alan. Purity off. Sex-related purity test. What? For many years now, the purity test in various forms has been widely available on the net. This package provides an automated way of taking the test. Purity tests are an amusing way to see how much of a nerd or a hacker you are. Oh yeah, let's try that. Fuck yeah. Sex-related purity test. This package does sex-related purity test not included in the purity package. Fuck yeah. I have no idea what that is. We're gonna try it though. Educational physio game, educational activity pack for kids, physio games, set of educational activities at games for children aged between 3 and 10. Yep, for sure. My kids would be on this every day. They're just gonna be on the boat. Let's see. Advanced crossword and construction tool. vertical shoot 'em up games. You know, you can always go in here and re-download the stuff too. You know, it's always here, right, ready, available. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just kind of flying through it. You know, Scum VM. Slash 'em, Sludge, Space Zero, real-time strategy 2D space combat game, Starfighter. Yeah, that sounds good. Sudoku. Oh yeah, we gotta have Sudoku. That's something that Mago would play probably. Mahjong. We gotta have Mahjong. I love Mahjong. Where's Mahjong? This game's fucking fun. I've been addicted to that game forever. I'll show you guys it real quick. But yeah, this is what I gotta do, you know. I just gotta sit here and download all this shit. Which I gotta do that fucking. I gotta remember that program. Which I'm trying to remember it. I'm gonna set this down for a second, peeps. Which I kind of want to roll another joint. Damn, it's already been 56 minutes. So yeah, what I'll do actually is read the Bible like this. I'll find out. I'll upload it. I'll find out what that program is. I'll roll a joint, and I'll wait for it to upload. Relax. You know what I mean. Close my. Quiet my mind, and then I'll set up that program, that type of stuff. Cause there ain't nothing else to do. I got work tomorrow. Nothing. I'll be fine. I got all legs. I want to stay up tonight anyways. It's supposed to rain tonight. It's supposed to rain all night, so I want to study it. I want to do studying tonight too. We got to study 12, which I could bring that up now. It's always this. I need to change that setting. It says 12 is a natural number following 11 and preceding 13. 12 is a superior highly composite number divisible by the numbers 2, 3, 4, and 6. It is the number of years required for an orbital period of Jupiter. It is central to many systems of timekeeping, including the Western calendar and units of time of day, and frequently appears in the world's major religions. It says 12 is the largest number with a single syllable name in English. Earlier Germanic numbers have been theorized to have been non-decimal. Evidence includes the unusual phrasing of 11 and 12, the former use of 100 to refer to groups of 120, and the presence of glosses such as 20 wise or 10 count, which I told you they count by eights, some of them. They used to count. They counted the spaces between their fingers, not their fingers. But we'll go on. It says in medieval text showing that writers could not presume. It says or 10 count in medieval text showing that writers could not presume that readers would normally understand them that way. Such uses gradually disappeared from the introduction of Arabic numerals during the 12th century Renaissance, derived from Old English. 12th and Tuf are first attested in the 10th century. The Gospels, Book of John, which is the Bible, but it's a Germanic translation of it, right? It has conjugates in every Germanic language. whose Proto-Germanic ancestor has been reconstructed as Twalibi or Twa or Tu, and suffix leaf or lib of certain meaning, and is sometimes compared with the Lithuanian velika, although lika is used as a suffix for all numbers from 11 to 19. It says anagulus to teen. Every other Indo-European language instead uses the form of 2 10, such as the Latin duodecim. The usual ordinal form is 12th, but dozenth or duodecimal from the Latin word. It is also used in some contexts, particularly base 12, which is, there's so much stuff going on, I know so much. I study all this, I've been studying for years and years and years, you know what I mean? I'm about to have my master's in science, you know what I mean? It'll be soon. It'll be soon. Anyway, similarly, a group of 12 things is usually a dozen, but may also be referred to as a dodecad, or a dodecad, or a dudecad, the adjective referring to a group of 12, which is the same thing, dudecupel. As with 11, it's the earliest forms of 12 are often considered to be connected with Proto-Germanic, to leave, or leban, or leban, with the implicit meaning that 2 is left after having already counted to 10. The Lithuanian suffix is also considered to share a similar development. The suffix leaf has also been connected with the reconstructions of the Proto-Germanic for 10. As mentioned above, 12 has its own name in Germanic languages such as English, dozen, Dutch, dozen, German, dutzen, and Swedish, which is dusen, all derived from Old French douzaine. It is a compound number in many other languages, for example, Italian, dodici, but in Spanish and Portuguese, 16, and in French, 17 is the first compound number, which is Japanese, or juni. They say it really fast, though, juni. They say chu. It's like, it's almost like the J and the U is like chu. But, so written representation. It says, in prose writing, 12 being the last single syllable numeral is sometimes taken as the last number to be written as a word, and 13, the first to be written using digits. This is not a binding rule, and in English language tradition, it is sometimes recommended to spell out numbers up to and including either 9, 10, or 12, or even 99 or 100. Another system spells out all numbers written in 1 or 2 words. 16, 27, 15,000, but 372 or 15,001. In German orthography, there used to be the widely followed but unofficial rule of spelling out numbers up to 12, which is Wolf. The Duden, the German Standard Dictionary, mentions this rule as outdated, but it was, they did it back then, right? It says, and this is what this is where I come in, this is the stuff I've been really, 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 really studying right here. So this is what I go to school for. This is what I'm going to be testing on. This is what I do for programming sense. So it says mathematical properties. 12 is the 6th composite number and the superfactorial of 3. It is the 4th pronic number, or pronic, equal to 3 times 4, whose digits in decimal are also successive. It is the smallest abundant number, since it is the smallest integer for the sum of its proper divisors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 equals 16, right? If you add them up within the parentheses, it's greater than itself. And the second semi-perfect number. Since there is a subset of the proper divisors of 12 that add up to itself, it is equal to the sum between the second pair of twin primes. For example, 5 plus 7. Well, it is also the smallest number with exactly 6 divisors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, which makes it the 5th highly composite number. And since 6 is also one of them, the 12th is also the 5th refactorable number. 12th as a number with a perfect number of divisors. 6 has a sum of divisors that yields the second perfect number. 12 equals 28, which would be, that's the the equation broken down. So 28 broken down, right? It says, the that sign, that symbol. It says that's what that symbol in the parentheses goes to, and is such as the smallest of two known subline numbers, which are numbers that have a perfect number of divisors whose sum is also perfect. 12 is the fifth Pell number, preceded by 0, 1, 2, and 5, as well as the third pentagonal number, and it is a Harshad number as well, in all bases except octal. 12th is the number of divisors of 60 and 90, the second, third unitary perfect number. 6 is the first. It is also the number of the distinct prime factors that belong to the fifth unitary perfect number, the largest known. There's the actual mathematical equation. It says the second perfect number 28 is the arithmetic mean of the 12 divisors of the fourth harmonic divisor number 140, like 6 and 28, which generates an integer harmonic mean of 5, which is my favorite number, which I've mentioned to you guys many, many times, which means Yeshua. That's Yeshua's name. Literally, that's his symbol, the Y. Yeah. It's, the heart. It's, look what it looks like, the Hanukkah. People don't understand that, all letters have numbers. There's the letters, the numbers were out before the letters. They were studying numbers before letters. The numbers were made up before they even came up with the alphabetical, the alphabet that we use today. Which I study as well, because I have to, because of what it is that I do and what it is I'm trying to do and who it is that I've wanted to become. You get what I'm saying? It says, if an odd perfect number is not divisible by 3, it will have at least 12 distinct prime factors. There are 12 Jacobian elliptic functions and 12 cubic distinct transitive graphs, which elliptic functions, which it had a graph right there. It showed you the way a star is, the way, there's so many things I can tell you guys. It's gonna take a long time, and I'm gonna be studying a lot too for class and stuff. So, I knew this is probably gonna cut off soon. So I'm not gonna be able to go through all of this. But you guys can go on Wikipedia. You guys can study all this stuff yourself. You guys aren't retarded. Whoever's following me, because you're not gonna be following me and hit that subscribe button. That if you're you don't have some type of intelligence, I'm assuming. Which you don't ever want to do. That's what gets you in trouble. So, but I'm about to go take a shower, relax, upload this. Get ready to see you guys later. I was going through my room. I was out of soap. I found this soap I bought. It's got poppy seed in it, man. It smells fucking good. It smells like, I don't know. It reminds me of like the 1800s. Like really expensive, like gentleman. And then if you look at it, you see it's old, you know what I mean? It's got that old look, It's tequila fragranced soap with exfoliating poppy seeds. So I'm about to go take a shower and go exfoliate with tequila and poppy seeds, and which is made from Portugal by castlebell.com. Yeah, I'm gonna go, smell like tequila and poppy seeds. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. God bless you. Stay out of trouble.